I'm just very proud of them. I mean, wow, just the people, actually. Nothing to do with performing in a way, just the people. We get students for 3 years, and it's such an important part of their development and of growing up.
Hiya. I know I technically already wrote you a thank you letter during Songs for a New World, but I wanted to further share my love, thanks, and appreciation for all that you've done, not only for myself, but also for my fellow course mates and the course. Thank you so much for making our voices heard and giving us the opportunities to showcase our talents and believing in us from the get-go. You were handed a massive job, and in one short year you made my final year at university super special. I'm forever grateful for your support and eagerness to help us whenever you can. I think the first time I met you was during like a drop-in session where you wanted to get to know us and our voices. And I won't lie, I was very, very nervous. I knew you taught on Triple Threat and had an amazing resume of dream roles that I'd want to play one day. But from the minute of walking in there, I immediately calmed down for the most part, because the environment felt so relaxed and casual. I remember you and your infamous feminism and musical theater speech, and that really stuck in my mind. And that's when I knew exactly the kind of person you were, and I was excited to see what the year had in store. The moment with me, I think, that'll stick out the most and I'll take with me forever, I think, was the chat we had during one of our extremely long rehearsal days for the Ukraine concert, and we talked through my dissertation. It was one of the first times I'd opened up to basically anybody here at the university about my struggles in high school and theater and all that. You were so understanding and supportive and told me that that's the story of my dissertation right there, to channel those emotions and into my work, and that's where I'll create the most authentic and truthful story. And I carry that with me to this day, and it seemed to help me when we did that one-on-one session, when we did Just One Step. There will never be enough words to truly describe how thankful I am for everything you've done for me, the trust you had in me to go far and to believe in myself more. Thank you for giving me the opportunities that I could never in a million years dream of having. I hope I've done you proud. Lots of love, Mischa. P.S. I'm sorry I didn't follow up on the last email I sent you about my crisis in life. Funnily enough, 2 days later, my life started falling into place, so maybe sending that email was actually like a heaven sent.
I'm really, really glad to hear that. I hadn't from the last email heard from her, but I'm really glad it's falling into place. It was always going to. She's incredibly talented and brave performer, and I don't know. I think it's from performing so much myself. You know that it's such a frightening thing to do, and that the last thing people need is to be scared when they're getting up there doing that. I mean, that's the aim. I mean, frightened people don't perform well. So why would, when it's already such a scary thing to do, there's no point in making anyone more scared. And I know from the people who worked with Mischa on Songs for a New World how hugely they admire her. And I have no doubt about what she's going to achieve, not at all. She's incredibly talented. And was very open to hearing, use the stuff that's the most difficult, because that's actually how you reach more people and communicate the human condition. Because we all go through it, it's just some people hide it better than others. I don't profess to ever hide it, I suppose. It's normal to go through all this, but I'm just very proud of them. I mean, wow, just the people, actually. Nothing to do with performing in a way, just the people. We get students for 3 years, and it's such an important part of their development and of growing up. I know my youngest has just started today, university up in London, and you're really young when you arrive. And by the time you leave, if you've got a few more tools and ways of coping, whether it's a business degree or performing arts, it doesn't matter, then that's the biggest thing I could do. And I'm really, really, really moved. Thank you for showing me these. I'm delighted. It's made my day. You're absolutely right.